Tũgĩthiĩ thĩinĩ wa riboti ingĩ, thengia wa gũthiĩ na mbere kwa mĩhang'o ya ũthomithania wa kĩgĩna kũrĩ mũingĩ, andũ arĩa makoragwo na mawathe maugĩte mathiĩte na mbere na gũikio nja harĩ kwĩmathĩra ũmenyo ta ũũ. KISE ũnyitanĩri na FXPESA magĩtabania mĩhang'o ya gũthomithia arĩa marĩ na mawathe ũrĩa mangĩhota kũigithia hamwe na kũramata ũtonga wao.
The assumption is that person is not in a way they're not able to cater for they're not able to think about how to manage the finances. We gather here united by a common goal to empower individuals with disabilities to not only navigate, call to commit to a future where financial empowerment is universal, inclusive, and truly accessible to all individuals with disabilities. The challenges are multifaceted and deeply entrenched. They range from engagement and accessing funding opportunities, especially designed for entrepreneurs with disabilities.
This is the first time we were doing this kind of event, and it was interesting. It was interesting to hear what some of the struggles are, and I think also a real wake-up call to realize how difficult it is for someone who has disability to be able to make it financially. I have a nephew who is autistic. My twin son is autistic, and we as a family we come together, and it's very expensive to pay for therapy, very expensive to when you look at the journey of what it will take for him to get there, it's really unfortunate that we live in a society that isn't set up for him to thrive and isn't set up for him to make money. Because I think even when we had the panel discussion with a bunch of people from different financial spaces, a lot of them admitted that they haven't catered for people with disabilities. They haven't thought about products for people with disabilities. They haven't thought about ways to ensure that they can invest and they can make money. So yeah, it's just a real wake-up call for what I think needs to change in society.
The people living with disabilities are also part of the personal finance program, and the main reason we are doing this event today is to make sure that this journey is inclusive of everyone. So we do a lot of events across the country. This is the first one of a kind event we are doing, where we are focusing on persons living with disabilities, trying to help them understand personal finance, make their finances better, and of course achieve financial freedom.
Persons with disabilities usually enjoy programs like economic empowerment. We are going to continue with that. We offer LPO financing. That is to ensure that that person who has a business is able to uptake the access to government procurement opportunities, what we call AGPO. You find that the chances are there, but maybe the person may not have the funds to be able to uptake that particular tender that they've been given. So we have AGPO. We also have tools of trade, where we give a person who has undertaken a vocational training, we give them some tools of trade to be able to, to undertake, to get some economic empowerment out of that. And after that, we give startup capital, so that at least they are not stuck. You may get the equipment, but you don't have the capital. So you find that you may not be able to utilize the equipment very well.
Persons with Disabilities Act 2025, we're seeing there's a lot of opportunities that are available, including the fact that a lot of income, investment income in particular, or taxable income that caregivers and persons living with disabilities would earn, that's a good incentive. And then there's also something else to think about in the context of opportunities within AGPO and the ability to be able to participate in tenders and other opportunities to participate in business and generate revenue and income from that. So I think in a nutshell, it's been some good takeaways, and we're excited about the next steps, and also working together with KISE and the National Council for Persons Living with Disabilities to help make some of these dreams a reality.